Hello, this is John with GoGardenNow.com. Today I'm going to be opening a cookery knife that I bought from Kailash Blades in Nepal. I needed something around the place to cut brush, to chop some wood, and the tools that I've had at hand before have been, like anything ranging from a chainsaw to a pocket knife. I've used machetes, I've used axes, hatchets, and I even have a monster maul that I use sometimes for splitting larger pieces of wood, but I thought I needed something else. And after looking at a lot of reviews on YouTube and reading reviews on the internet, I decided that the cookery knife is exactly something that I need. The cookery is an instrument that you'll find that's used a lot in Afghanistan, Nepal, the surrounding countries. It's often used as a weapon, but also as a very fine tool for cutting, chopping, even for slicing in the kitchen, depending on the size. So I ordered one from Kailash Blades, as I said. Now this is not sponsored, and by the way, while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and comment below and let us know what you think about it. All right, I went ahead and took my pocket knife and opened this earlier to save myself a little bit of trouble and save you from having to watch while I'm doing something useless. But here it is. Here's the package from Nepal. Uh, I ordered the cookery in May, and I received it toward the end of July. Now, it takes about 6.5 weeks from the time that it's ordered to the time that you receive it. That's because it is forged after the orders are received at Kailash Blades. Once it was received by the by DHL, I actually received it a couple of days earlier than I anticipated, which was great news. Now, during the process, while I was waiting, the folks at Kailash Blades actually sent photographs of the blade as it was being forged and polished and finished, which was great. I really appreciated that because it gave me some idea about what was happening and it kind of made me feel like a part of the process. All right, so it's wrapped in plain paper with twine. Go ahead and open that up, unwrap that. Nothing fancy here, folks. It's just plain wrapping and twine as you would expect to find in that area. All right. It's very nicely wrapped. Okay, here we go. Plain paper is off. Now it's wrapped in some corrugated cardboard. All right, discard that. And here we have, it's wrapped in newsprint from Nepal with all of the latest headlines. And if you can read that, you're doing much better than I am. And here's a business card from Kailash Blades. Quality tools, handmade in the Himalayas. All right, I'll set that aside. This could make some interesting reading later. Okay, here it is, wrapped in the scabbard. This is just a traditional, nothing fancy about this scabbard. It's made of traditional leather. It is not Western leather. The handle is wrapped in plastic. I'm going to carefully pull that out. Oh man, it's already finished and polished. I love it. I love it. Okay. Here you have some of the traditional features on the kukri. Wow, that is sharp. Here is the star, traditional cho, nicely shaped. Now, from what I've read, nobody really knows what the cho is for, but it is very handsome. And wow, what a nice polished blade. And here is, I don't know if you can see that, an image of mountains on that side. Now I ordered this with a polished blade, 11-inch blade, a large 5.5-inch rosewood handle, Indian rosewood, brass rivets, brass on the end. Here you have the fastener for the blade in the end, nicely finished. Here is a hole here for putting some leather or something to hold it as a hoop. You'll see here it has a full tang, which is really going to help whenever you're doing some heavy work. And this is a heavy blade. Heavy blade. Man, I love it. I'm crazy about this. Now I'm going to give you a few specifics about this kukri blade. It is a Panawal style. It is, you can see here, 11-inch blade. The handle is 5.5 inches. Yep, 5.5 inches. The sheath or the scabbard is actually, it's wood covered with the traditional leather. And again, it's not a Western leather, but it is a leather from that part of the world. Now let's weigh it here. The blade itself is 606 grams. Add the scabbard to it, 727 grams. Now, I told you that I had received some photographs of the of this blade while it was being constructed, and I am going to cut in some photographs that I received from Vishnu. And again, this was really nice touch to receive a communication with photographs from Kailash blades, from Vishnu particularly. Very much welcome. And as I said before, it made me feel like I was a part of the process. I wasn't just waiting to see what was going to happen and if my blade was going to come in on time. No, sir, it was just on time, even a couple of days before, and lovely to see how it was constructed. So I'll cut in and show you a couple of those photographs. So why did I order this particular size? Well, it seemed to me that the 11-inch blade would be just about right. A much longer blade would be a much heavier blade, and after a while of doing some work out in the woods or cutting brush around the place, it could get pretty tiring. And the 5.5-inch handle fits my hand just right. I don't think I could have asked for a better blade. Nice deep belly. See a nice break in the angle right here? Not only is it useful, but it is simply elegant. I don't think I could have made a better choice. Man, this is a nice blade. The bottom line is I love this blade. Now, I haven't used it yet, but I have an idea that it is going to be very, very handy. Easy to carry, easy to put on a belt, carry around. The weight shouldn't be that much of a problem. very nicely handcrafted, sharp as it can be whenever it arrived. I won't have to mess with trying to sharpen it myself. The finish is exactly right. I just can't say enough about this blade. Beautiful. Thank you, Bishnu. Thank you, Kailash Blades. Namaste.